You spent years building your skills. You earned the degree. You collected the experience. You formatted that resume perfectly. Clean layout, strong action verbs, every achievement listed in bullet points, and then you sent it out dozens of times, maybe hundreds, silence, or worse, you got the interviews, you did well, and then somehow someone else got the offer, someone with a similar resume, similar experience, but a very different outcome. Here is the truth that nobody in the career industry wants to say out loud: your resume was never the problem. The way you were taught to think about your value, that is the problem. Today, we are breaking down exactly why resumes fail to get people paid, and what the highest earners do differently. Chapter 1. The resume is a filter, not a door. The first mistake almost everyone makes is believing the resume gets you the job. It does not. The resume gets you past a filter. That is its only function. According to data from JobScan, over 98% of Fortune 500 companies now use applicant tracking systems, software that scans your resume before any human ever reads it. These systems filter based on specific keywords, formatting rules, and structural patterns. Studies show that 75% of resumes are rejected by these systems before they reach a hiring manager. 3 out of 4 gone before a single human being read one word. This means the beautifully designed resume with the creative layout and the custom fonts you spent 3 days on is likely getting eliminated by a machine in under 3 seconds. The fix is not to make your resume more creative. The fix is to make it machine-readable first, human-compelling second, simple formatting, industry-specific keywords pulled directly from the job description, quantified results over generic responsibilities. But even after you fix the filter problem, there is a much deeper issue that determines whether you get paid what you are actually worth. Chapter 2. You are listing duties, not delivering value. Look at the average resume. What does it say? Managed a team of 5. Responsible for client communication. Oversaw project timelines. These are job descriptions, not value propositions. Hiring managers and executives do not pay for what you were responsible for. They pay for what you actually moved. There is a framework used by top career coaches and executive recruiters called the CAR method: challenge, action, result. Every single bullet point on your resume should answer 3 questions. What was the problem? What did you specifically do? And what measurable result did that action produce? Compare these 2 statements. Statement 1, managed social media accounts for the company. Statement 2, rebuilt the company's social media strategy from scratch, growing organic reach by 340% in 6 months and generating $180,000 in attributed revenue. Same job, completely different perceived value. Numbers are not optional on a high-earning resume. They are the language of business. Use them everywhere. Lights. Chapter 3. The positioning problem. Even with a machine-readable format and quantified results, there's one thing that separates people who get paid at the top of the range from everyone else: positioning. Most people position themselves as generalists looking for a role. High earners position themselves as specialists solving a specific problem. Think about it from the employer's perspective. They have a specific pain, a revenue problem, a scaling challenge, an operational gap. They are not looking for someone who can do many things adequately. They are looking for the one person who has solved this exact problem before. Your resume's headline and summary section is where positioning either wins or loses you the role before they even read your experience. A generic headline says, "Experienced marketing professional seeking new opportunities." A positioned headline says, "B2B SaaS growth marketer scaled pipeline from $2 million to $18 million in 24 months. Chapter 4, The Hidden Job Market. Here is the most important data point in this entire conversation. According to LinkedIn and multiple HR research firms, between 70 and 80% of all jobs, especially senior high-paying positions, are never publicly posted. They are filled through referrals, networks, and direct outreach before a job listing ever exists. This means that if your entire strategy is applying to job boards, you are competing for the 20 to 30% of roles that everyone else is also applying for. The lowest visibility, highest competition positions in the market. The highest earners are not better at applying. They are better at not needing to apply. They build relationships with decision makers before a role opens. They create visibility through thought leadership, speaking, writing, and strategic networking. When a role becomes available, their name is already in the room. Your resume is a supporting document for a conversation that should already be happening, not a cold introduction to a stranger. Chapter 5. What actually gets you paid? So if the resume alone does not get you paid, what does? 4 things. Use together. First, a positioned resume that speaks the language of the specific problem you solve with numbers that prove you solve it. Second, a personal brand that creates visibility in your industry before you need a job. LinkedIn content, industry conversations, a reputation that precedes you. Third, strategic relationships with people who make or influence hiring decisions, not transactional networking, genuine, consistent relationship building. Fourth, negotiation intelligence. Knowing your market value, anchoring high, and never accepting the first offer are skills that can add $20,000 to $50,000 to your annual compensation overnight. Your resume is not broken. Your strategy is. The people getting paid at the top of every industry are not smarter than you. They are not more qualified. They have simply stopped competing on the terms that keep most people average. They stopped sending resumes into the void and started building reputations that pull opportunities toward them. Fix the filter. Quantify your value. Position yourself as a specialist. Enter the hidden market and negotiate like you know exactly what you are worth. Because you do. If this changed the way you see your career, like this video and share it with someone who is still stuck in the application loop. Subscribe to The Future Authority. Every week we give you the strategies that unlock the next level of your potential. What we cover next will completely change how you walk into any room, any negotiation, and any opportunity. Stay tuned.